Hi there. Yes, I'm going to try to do this a little bit quiet because people are sleeping in my house. But yeah, we're going to do, because of my new work hours, I can't do this when I normally would, so we're doing this now. So we're going to head to Kansas. Ironic because Kansas is this week. So, got a white card this week. Obviously, this season has been pretty interesting so far this season. The list of winners we've had this year: myself, of course, we just won Dega Redemption after the shit show that was the 3 races I had of Texas, Bristol, and Richmond. So it's myself, Dale Jr., Kyle Larson, and Brian Vickers. Those are the winners this year, so that's 4. So then I need 12 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So McLovin, my new nickname for Jamie McMurray, is the last one in right now. He is 7 up on Ryan Blaney as we go to Kansas. As I said, the last mile and a half I did was Vegas, which we won. Actually, we won both mile and a halves this year, Atlanta and Vegas, so let's see if we can make, hopefully Kansas will go well. Probably my favorite racetrack in this game, too. Both of the PRA races, at least 2 of the PRA, when we ran the PRA doubleheader, which is on my YouTube channel. It should have changed. Hang on, let me change that real quick. It's funny as I changed the game title, but I didn't change the stream title. Hang on one moment. Change that real quick before I start the race. 80 laps. Also, I'm surprised you're up, Hamill. Unless you're working. But yeah, I figured since I got home from work and today was my mother's birthday, so happy birthday to my mother's. Well, it's my work hours have changed, John, which I think I made mention about that. My work hours changing. I work 2 to 10 now, and 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I'm not able to do this when I normally would. So that's why I figured I'd just do it when I got home on Thursday nights, as opposed to. I thought about doing it after the Cup race, but if I got other stuff I want to do after the Cup race, then my best bet is to just do this. Oh, you're just on call. Oh, that's cool. So anyway, Kansas, 100%. Again, same settings I've been running all season. 80 laps tonight. Hopefully, should be pretty standard. Racetrack I love to run, as Hamill can vouch for. We had some great races here. Love Kansas. Like I said, I'm trying to stay quiet because my mother and stepdad are asleep right out there, so I'm trying to stay quiet. So if it sounds like I'm talking lower, it's for a reason. I'm trying to stay quiet. Change my viewpoint. See, the problem is, Hamill, is that I can't be on at night. Otherwise, like, you know me, I'd watch if you were streaming. And I can't really watch on my phone with the job that I have. I really can't be on my phone at all with the job that I have, so... Try to watch streams in the evening or see what's going on in the evening other than maybe on my lunch hour is hard, so... Yeah, you can hear my thumbstick on my controller. There's always hijinks with U2 and strategy. Yeah, tires. If depending on what wear you're running here, Hamill, and I know you're good at saving tires, but depending on what wear you're here, you're not going to beat somebody that's on 4. Just because of the speed difference. Oh, you're... I thought you said you ran here, not Fontana. Oh, you said you ran... No, you ran the game online. I kind of like the discussion that's been going on this week, though. I noticed on the NASCAR pages asking, since Ty Gibbs won this week, who's going to be the next one to win their first race? And I didn't comment on any of them, but I personally think Hocevar. The way they're running right now, I think Hocevar is going to be the next one that's the next first-time winner. I think it's Hocevar and then Priest would be my next two in line. Obviously, Hocevar won the clash, or Priest won the Clash, but Zane's been running decent too. He's another one that's been running decently here. You could surprise. I still think it's going to be Hocevar before him, though, Hamill, but I would be surprised if Zane wins one.
Time is almost up, pal. Better make sure you're happy with your setup.
See, the thing is, the car is actually not that bad on the default. I just don't know where my speed is right now. I mean, I'm way off of what my personal best time is for this track. Obviously, that's full adjusting the car, but... Well, Dega for sure. I don't know what you consider to be the other crapshoot. I mean, I wouldn't really consider Kansas to be a crapshoot. We see some great racing here, but I'm not necessarily going to say it's a crapshoot race. Yes or no? I really want to get onto the trucks or running. Might do some iRacing. I really want to run some iRacing in Kansas at some point too this week. Yeah, but I can't. Kansas, you usually see the usual players up there, though. You don't normally. Kansas was can't. The way the Kansas race was last year, the fall race was last year, was basically because of the overtime stuff, and then obviously, yeah, the 38 ride the fence, but the only reason we got the finish we did was because of the overtime, and then, you know, Denny Hamlin was too preoccupied with Bubba. He left the door open for Elliott to slide through. The truth be told, any race could be a crapshoot. I mean, look at last Sunday. Looked like Kyle Larson had it in hand, and then Blaney, who had the quicker car, caught him and drove by him. And then who ends up winning the race is Ty Gibbs. I mean,
Not too bad. You've got a lot to do in race day, but I have a lot of faith in you there, driver.
oh yeah, it's one of our best tracks, so. And Long Beach. Obviously, I'll be doing the Cup race, but if the Cup race doesn't run long, maybe I'll pop on the IndyCar race. I don't know. We'll see. I actually tied Josh Wise. Wait a minute. Oh, because there's 3 rounds. 3 rounds. That's right. So let's see, who's pollster? Casey Kane. Kane, Kansas, Stewart, Hamlin, Kurt, Brad, Kyle, Kevin, Carl, and Jeff, the top 10. Junior, P11. See if there's any other surprises. Logano, P16. McLovin, P20. I'm still going to keep going with that. There's Michael, 29th. Damn, Jimmy Johnson, 40th. That's not a good qualifying run for Jimmy. What's he doing way down there?
Just remember the fundamentals and give me a solid run today.
Alright. What's funny, John, is he's second in points. He's second in points. He's the first guy that does not have a win in points. But he's been so off and on this year. So he's like Kane, Kansas, Stewart, and Hamlin, the top 4. Alright, let's go race it at Kansas. Grab my hand, Dorothy, and let's go racing.
Let's go racing, drivers.
And the trick to Kansas is like the actual Kansas. The high lane is the quick lane.
At your door.
But it's going to be interesting trying to work it with the AI.
Okay, let's go find your next victim.
I should be able to easily get up there, though.
Keep high, keep high.
Obviously, I'll have to make adjustments to the car to get it where I want it, but
Car inside at your door. Clear left. Got one work at the bottom.
I see, Hamill, if you guys were going to do that, I'd watch it. You know, I mean,
Doing an awesome job today, buddy.
just because I won't play the game doesn't mean I won't watch if, you know, friends are streaming. Like, I watched the one stream Lane did one time on YouTube with you guys. It's like, I'll watch it. I don't like the game, but it doesn't mean I won't watch it if people I like are doing it. Just knocked Truex up a hill.
Car inside. Stay up.
Two juniors running together there. Truex Jr. and Stenhouse. Can I get to the outside? It's Ricky. Not quite. I'm surprised you're up, Port. It's almost midnight.
Clear left.
Hoping I should be able to do this 20 laps run? Maybe? Ooh, gotta make a move here.
Really good right here.
Of course the AI is gonna send it 4 wide.
3 wide. 3 wide. You're in the middle.
Damn it. Okay, I'm good.
Clear left side. Looking inside. Car 2 back. Clear on the
Hamill,
right side.
like I said, I didn't intend for you to see that either.
At your door
But
on the bottom. First
I,
leading
I didn't want to rob you twice. I robbed you once, and I know you were feeling that great, so I was like, I'll just give him one. I really didn't. I really kind of felt bad about doing the first one too. Is really why I gave you that one. We'll see. Well, obviously, my run's gonna be different than yours, but.
We got this, buddy. Clear low. Far down low.
See, that's one I expect you to do well at when if you get there with your season mode thing, Hamill. Kansas is going to be one of your better racetracks, I'm telling you right now. You just run it the same way you did PRA, you should be fine. Slicing and dicing. Yeah, Port, I'll probably see you guys Sunday after the Cup race. Hamill, if you did see the event, after the Cup race on Sunday, I'm going to be doing some Beyond Belief watching. It's been a while since I've done it, and between Jacob, Port, and Kev posting all the Jonathan Frakes shorts, it's like, okay, I get it. You guys want Beyond Belief, all right. Could you be any more subtle? Need to clear Denny here so I can get back to the top. There we go. I want to get back up to the top, but I want to clear Denny so he's not on my quarter panel. I need to make a little couple adjustments to it to get it a little more solid up there where I want it. It's not too bad right now. I still talk to the guy that the league I ran on this game on console. I still talk to the guy that I did it with. He's got NASCAR 25 now for console, but it's like, yeah, I really don't want to. I really have no need for 25, you know? Not that it doesn't look bad, it's just I've got no need for it. I've got iRacing. Why would I need to get 25, you know? I kind of reserved myself to the fact that I'm fully PC now, away from the console. I still have my console, but that's okay, Ham. I'll catch you another time then. Well, everybody's going to be different in what they want out of it, Hamill, so I would like to try it just for myself so I can form my own opinion of it, but I really don't have the, how should I put this? I don't have the draw to it. You know, since I'm on PC, I have iRacing. It's like, why would I get 25? I said it before, why would I get the iRacing Lite when I actually have iRacing? It'd be a step down, basically. Yeah, they gotta get pit next time. Just so I don't run out, because the way this game is, it won't let you coast. If you run out, you're out. So, bring it in this time around. I can get to 14 then. 4 up. Damn, 45. Damn, I forget how low the pit speed was here. Let's take that down a little bit. I don't like how high that is. I'm not gonna play with pressures yet.
Let's go to work, boys. Here we go.
If I can get by this race with just the track bar and wedge. Like I said, this is just a neat little, just doing my season mode stream, sit here, talk, and any questions anybody has, obviously before race stream on Sunday. Obviously, if you do this, Hamill, you probably easily could probably get more out of it than what I can. Plus, you also said the Fords are bad on mileage. See, that was my thing. I'd rather have my speed do the talking than the mileage, and that's probably why I should have won more. If I really got more, let's just say, if I got more disciplined with that, I probably could have won more races than what I did, but... Which is funny because I can't drive the Chevys, and I hate driving the Chevys in this game. The Chevys are way too tight for me. I mean, I could manage, obviously. I can drive the car on default. But I can't drive as tight as they are. It's funny because I did run as Casey Kane and Jeff Gordon once on console and dealt with it, but I hate how tight those cars are. I think Toyotas are the best default car in this. The Fords are manageable. They're a little looser than the Chevys. But the Toyota was probably the best on the default. For my comfort, at least. Yeah, it's all those years of driving the 11 car and the on console. And then driving the 19 for PRA. And I can manage driving a Ford, you know. Have you done any more since the one I last saw you stream? Which I think was Vegas. I think Vegas was the last one I saw you do. No, I saw you do Phoenix. So I don't think I saw you do Fontana. Yeah, I think I need another adjustment if I'm gonna run down Casey here. I'm quicker. Okay. Well, you have plenty of experience with Fontana. Just like I said, just problem is you can't get the mindset of you got to keep the AI behind you. You got to race your own race. Because the AI is obviously going to be on a completely different pit strategy than you.
Keep pushing. That car has slowed us down.
Yeah, but I just gonna run Casey here off at 2. Crossover.
That's it. Come around. It's all you, baby. We got this. Lights all clear, bud.
Well, I was just thinking about something to do on my channel here that was more than just my race streams. You know, everybody knows the race streams, and I know it's what most people are watching me for, but I wanted to do something that was different than that, and that's why I started doing this. I started doing it a long time ago with Dale Jr., but I eventually got to the point where I was like, oh, I'm not going to finish this. So now I'm like, okay, now I'm dedicated to it. And I figure, okay, what's going to keep me dedicated to it? Oh, I know, let's take Greg Biffle. So it's tribute to Biffle, you know. Let's go win him a championship in 15. Casey put up a fight there for a second. Yeah, the car's not quite where I want it yet. We'll get there, though. If I do the pressures next. And if I have to, I'll fine-tune the wedge and get it where I want it. If I was really dedicated, I'd go back and rewatch my old PRA streams to see the setup I was running. That was the pit setup.
Whatever you're doing, you just keep doing it.
I love that, though. Like, I decided to go with Biffle, you went with Annette. That's why I love that ours are almost concurrent. It's like we're running as the two guys we're kind of, you know,
Left side's
pay
clear.
tribute to this year. So,
Low side's clear. Car inside.
and Casey's still putting up a fight. Oh, that's not Casey.
Best you can.
That's not Casey.
Hey, man, the crew chief wants you on pit road this lap, buddy.
That was Josh Wise, lap car. Oh shit. That's a wall. Hang on to it.
Put it on the low side.
Oh, caught it. There's a dirt track moment right there. See, it's funny. I don't know if I ever said this. I think I might have mentioned this in the Discord before, but when I started playing the games online,
We can't go many more laps on this fuel.
specifically the first one that had more than 2 players available when you raced online, NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, the first driver I drove as, and the caution's out, didn't mean to do that, the first driver I drove as was Biffle, because I liked the National Guard scheme. That 04 National Guard scheme.
The safety crews are clear of the track. The road will be open this time.
Granted, NASCAR Thunder 2004 was the first one I played that was actually online, but 05 Chase for the Cup, I ran as Biffle.
You need some gas, and I also think you use some more tape. We're ready for you, buddy.
So that was the dive into the lore there. Yeah, let's go to that one. No. It's going to be a little loose as fuck, but I want it a little on the free side, especially if I'm going to be running the high lane. Let's go outside. So how many on the lead lap? 26. We're on the lead lap. Everybody else took way around.
Nice pit stop right there, just like we practiced.
Okay, go get him, man. We're still one of the fastest cars out there. Keep hitting your mark.
Yeah, Papa, this was a good game. It had its faults.
Do this all day.
Don't get me wrong, every game has its faults, but
Inside.
like I said, I had so much fun, especially the online in this game back on the console days, you know. So much fun playing this game. And up until the recent stuff with PRA, the only online league championship I ever won was on this game.
Stay up top. 50 to go. 5-0. You can do this. You're doing it today.
ripping the high side here, just ripping away from the AI on the highway. So much fun. Still not anywhere near close my personal best lap, though. I still think I need the car just a little bit. I might make one track bar adjustment the next pit stop. It's not quite as loose as I want her. Not where I could safely rip the top like I wanted to. But yeah, I played Thunder 04 was the first one I played that was online, because that was the first one available for the PlayStation 2 online. And it was basically as if you were playing 2v2, because there was only you and one other person that could be in a lobby. It was basically a one-on-one style match. 05 was the one that gave you the option to race more than one person. It was 4 people max, and those were fun. Those lobby, I remember those. Basically, 05, 06, 07, 08, all for the PlayStation 2. I'm assuming you mean NR, Papa, or do you actually mean Thunder 03? Because I thought Thunder 03 was available for the PC. I know 04 was, because I played it. Oh, and I have memories racing NR online, too. I just had my memory jogged the other night, because God, I may be dating myself in saying this, but I'm not sure if anybody here, I'm sure Hamill knows if I mention it. Not sure if anybody else that's viewing my stream right now will know this, but if anybody here remembers the TM Master Cup series, the fictional NR league, I used to know some of those guys. I used to race with those guys online. The guy that ran that had his own NR online series that he ran. It was basically, it was a weird thing, is he called it, well, anyway, the guy who created the TM Master Cup series had his own NR online series he did that was called, he called it, like, it was a mix of like IndyCar. It was like an IndyCar based series, but it was like Formula. He called it Formula 5 is what he called it. And it was a mix of real players and AI, the bots. And it was kind of fun. I mean, it was kind of fire. I mean, it was, granted, me not being a roadie guy, so when they went to the roadies, it's like, no, I don't want to run the roadies. But it was fun. They also had some of the guys that ran it also ran the Cup mod, they ran the truck mod, different mods they ran, and it's funny, I should show you him. I have a still, I can't believe this, because I went diving into the forum, the EFR forum, to find the image of it. I have an image from a race, the finish of a race we did, and the chaos at the finish of that race. In fact, when I'm done on here, I should go to Discord and send it to you. Man, I missed that. Now I really start thinking about it, I missed that, you know. The guys I used to race with over there, they had fun too, you know. I think my biggest memory of knowing the guys that I met through Earnhardt Fan Racing and the TM Master Cup Series group and all that, my biggest memory was during the 2012 Daytona 500 when they were under the red for the Montoya hit the jet dryer. We were sitting in TeamSpeak Okay, that's already dating myself probably. Sitting in TeamSpeak, and we were so bored that we actually sang the entirety of Bohemian Rhapsody. Now there was video evidence of this, by the way, but I think the video has been privated since, and I don't know if I can find it again. If I could find it again, I would definitely share it with you, Hamill, because it was hilarious, the stuff we do. It's 100% Pop. I have it maxed out for difficulty. I know I know it's an older software, Hamill, as opposed to Discord now. That's why I wasn't sure if I said it. I wasn't sure if you'd know what I was talking about. But yeah, so many memories. I remember I was actually hanging out with those guys. And like I said, we reacted to the 2012 500. Well, I was there, and actually we live reacted to the nationwide race the day before. You know, the whole, James Busher comes through the mayhem to win. I was in with those guys. I was in there when we watched the finish of the 2011 600. There was a time period they actually posted their race reactions, and you can hear me clear as day during the 600 one go, the Harvick wins it. Well, they were going nuts over Junior running out of gas. Ah, man, I meant to make an adjustment there. Yeah. Make it on the next stop. Like I started thinking about it. I joined that forum, the FR forum, which is TM Master Cup Series group, in 2009. But I really didn't get involved over there until 2011. That was my, I guess you could say that was my foray into NR. And the offline league stuff. Man, I'm on a Sunday drive here in Kansas, as long as I don't screw it up. But then again, I'm a guy who basically has played Oregon Trail on a Macintosh Apple computer. That is true. I think I've mentioned that before during my race streams. My cousins had the computer. My mom's brother, my uncle, unfortunately passed away at the end of last year. They were getting rid of their computer. It was a Macintosh Apple computer. First computer I had. And I remember vividly the hours spent playing Oregon Trail with my cousins on my dad's side. We'd make our own parties and see how long we'd last. Weird world, Hamill, weird world. Like the fact that I encountered Jacob on that site, not even realizing it. Not even realizing it. From that community. Actually, I got one for you, Hamill. Ready for this? I probably would not have ended up at the Victory Lane Discord if not for EFR. Why? Let me explain. EFR was the site that got me into NR, right? Myatt was there. And obviously, initially, the gateway was through his Arkansas series. From that series is how I got hooked up with Noah. And ended up with the FBRL group, which was the offshoot of the Victory Lane Discord. If not for EFR, me and you might never have met. We never would have probably run into each other if not for EFR. EFR was my gateway. EFR TM Master Cup Series, that was my gateway. Like 08, 09, 07, 08, 09. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh, I see smoke ahead. Uh-oh. Somebody die? Looks like they were pitting. Oh, yep. Brad Keselowski and Trevor Bayne. Wrecked while pitting. Up here? Hey, you know what? I come make that adjustment. I don't need to, but I might as well come make that adjustment. I wanted to make. Put this down a little bit too. I know I am. Man, hell. This past February marked 7 years since I started my Discord. Seven years since I started streaming the race reactions on YouTube too, or on Twitch. So we have 14 on lead lap, 15 with Newman getting the lucky dog, and all the way arounds. Damn, Jimmy Johnson not having a great day. 35th, Junior's 34th, Kyle Busch is 40th, Carl Edwards is 40. Damn! This is not a good race for some guys. Full run down at the end, but because I remember I specifically started the Discord because I wanted to have as a backup or I wanted it for the sole purpose of being like the official place to go for when I would post the streams. That was the whole reason I started the Discord in the first place, was for the race streams. Yeah. It's like I told you when you first started when you were doing it. It's like, don't do it because I do it. Do it because you want to do it. You know, because you like to do it. I don't follow trends. I do what I like, and I hate when you have somebody who streams that only streams. Oh, this is the popular thing going on right now. I'm going to do this. No. Stream what you like because you like to do it, not because, oh, it's a popular thing to stream right now. Whatever got you into doing it, Hamill, it's you know? Which, by the way, I don't know who's actually watching. Go subscribe to Hamill. Go follow him on Twitch. He's fun. He's fun and funny. I told him before, it's like with the race streams, it's like you need to go Oh yeah. I forgot that I had that on my iPod. Because I have it so low, I can't hear it through my headphones when I have my headphones on. But apparently my mic is so good, people can hear my radio and pick up. It's like, I really don't have my radio that loud. But it just must be the sensitivity on my mic is where it can be heard. Play with squirrels. Funny you say that, you know, because the other night I literally was watching Boy Meets World clips, and because I found a full version of the theme song that I like, the later season theme song, and I was watching some of the clips. I just like when they did Girl Meets World and Will Fred came on for Girl Meets World. That his first appearance as a guest spot on that show was recreating that character. If I had a nickel for every savage sibling that was on a successful TV show. Or iconic TV series. Fred, of course, was on The Wonder Years, and Ben was the lead. Gray Matthews on Boy Meets World. I think you would enjoy it, you know. Should look and see if it's on series on Disney Plus. I know Girl Meets World was there. I don't know if the original series ended up on Disney Plus. You should, like I said, you should check it out. I think you'd like it. The clips I showed, you like the clips I showed you, so should take a look at the show sometime if you get a chance. Sorry, Kyle. I just boot scoot boogie to Kyle Busch right there. That's okay. I don't think I'll end up like Riley Herbst. That's funny. You kind of got the old Kyle coming out last Sunday. Honestly, and this is just me. That's Family Ties, Emil. Michael J. Fox with Family Ties. Wonder Years was the one with the family. It was set. The pilot is set in 1968. It goes through 1974. That's the one that had Joe Cocker. The Joe Cocker's cover with a little help from my friends is the title. The title song. I don't know if it was, or if it's the winless streak, but there's something about him that's been different in these last few years. It's almost as if you could see the fire that he once had is not there anymore. And that's what I was getting ready to say until you asked me that thing with Michael J. Fox comment, the Wonder Years comment. Kyle should honestly hang it up in terms of the Cup career. I mean, he's pretty much done everything. You know, multi-time Cup champion, top 10 on the all-times wins list, over 200 NASCAR wins. There really isn't anything left for him to chase other than maybe go get the Truck Series championship so he could have all three. Which nobody has all three. You know? But nobody has all three championships. Guys have gotten close, winning 2 of the 3, but never all 3. Kyle would be the first if he could win that truck title, and I honestly think he needs to, you know, get out of the cup, finish up the cup career, and
We're gonna go 4 tires. You might as well fill her up. Come on, let's make this work.
go try that. It's the last thing missing on his resume. True, but look at Tony Stewart.
Get ready, ready. Give me a
Look at Tony Stewart. Look at Mark Martin, Rusty Wallace, Terry Labonte. You know, guys that, well, in Terry and Rusty and Tony's case, well, really Terry and Rusty's case, or Terry and Tony's case, multiple-time Cup champions. But they never won the big one. Now, Dale Earnhardt Sr. didn't win it until basically the latter part of his career. So, well, to be honest, you know, it's the same thing said with Mark Martin and why he always came close. Rusty just run into better competition at that time. Hell, Rusty's '93 season is championship worthy.
Inside's clear.
The only downside about it is that year he was going against Dale Sr. You know?
Doing great.
It's like Mark Martin probably would have won or had good enough stats to win the was either the '97 or '98 title. It ran against, just happened to be against Jeff Gordon and on one of Jeff's best seasons, period. I think that was '98. See, I think a lot of the championships would have gone different ways if guys just had been in different eras, you know? But you had, it's amazing how many good drivers we've seen in the same eras. You know, you had Dale Sr., Jeff Gordon, Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, Terry Labonte, Bobby Labonte, Dale Jarrett. All in one era. You know, it's no wonder it was so tough for Ricky Rudd. You know, it's no wonder it was so tough for certain guys to get over the mark because their competition was just as good, if not better. I mean, hell, you got Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Joe Logano, Denny Hamlin, all in the same era too. Hell, forget Davey for a second. Hamlin, Alan Kawicki lived too. Jeff definitely would have had competition for the titles that he got. Now, if Tim Richmond had lived, I don't think Dale Sr. would have had 7. See, that's I think the most fascinating thing about this sport is that you don't have just, yeah, you may have your one name that dominates an era in terms of titles, their name being on the title, but that doesn't mean that there isn't quality competition in that era either, you know? Every era had their star power. I think I made my last stop too. I think I can run this right to the checkered. But it was 14 to go, and that's the max I've seen that I've been able to run today, so should be able to run my way to a Kansas win, I think. And about an 8-second lead on Harvick. I think there's only 10 cars on the lead lap right now. Nice to put that stopgap of those three. Really, it started with the glitch at Texas, and I had that 3-race slump at Texas,
Keep digging, buddy. Not over yet.
Bristol, and Richmond. It's fun and fascinating to think about. It really is. And 12 cars on the lead lap. I think that's Ty ahead of me, yeah. Ty's last one on the lead lap.
5 to go. Left side's clear.
I think it's a matter of, again, it's the competition you run into. I mean, you look at last year. Last year, he had a chance to make
4 to go.
3 straight wins in the fall Martinsville race. But, you know, William Byron just happened to be that better car late in that race, and he was unable to make the championship 4 for his 3rd straight year. Which I think would have been a first. I don't think anybody's ever made 3 straight Final Fours. Actually, no. I think Kyle did. I think Bush did. 15, 16, 17. Actually, I think it's 4 because he ended up... Oh, that'd be... No, wait a minute. It's 5. Because he made 15 through 19.
There's your next victim right there.
15, 16, 17, 18, and 19.
Car inside you.
Yeah. You can't get close, and it's that old saying I've always had, which is to win a championship you have to first lose one.
All day. Keep high.
Unfortunately for some, they've lost more than they've eventually reached the mark of claiming the title, but
We're on the inside.
I still think that adage holds true. That you have to lose one first before you win one. I mean, that's what happened to Jimmy Johnson before he won his 7. And that's what happened to Darrell Waltrip before he won.
This is what we work for. You got it.
It's happened to Bobby Allison before he won. Bill Elliott. And we're just barely going to have enough gas to pull this off. We'll take the win in Kansas. Over Tony Stewart, it looks like.
There you go. Yes, you're the man. Way to go, brother. Great job. Just a great job all around.
Well, let's see. Kyle Larson. You could argue 17 or 19. He should have been at least championship 4 worthy. Especially 17. Obviously, Joey got his just due. Honestly, you got to keep in mind, Joey was in the first championship 4 in 2014. He was there in 14, he was there in 16, and then won at 18. He was there in 20. He was back again in 22 and won. And then obviously won 24. Every even year, he's been in that champion. He was in that championship 4. But yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. He was the first one really to win a complete round.
Great job today.
In fact, I don't think Larson's actually accomplished that yet. I know he won 2 of the 3. I think in 21. He won 2 of the 3 races in a round. I think Logano might be the only one that actually swept the round. under the playoff system. Little donut on the Kansas logo.
They're loving you for that one, man.
And I got revenge for the white car too. It was the car I tried to use at Texas and the glitch happened, so I tried running it Bristol and Richmond and didn't work, so let's take a look. Full results. He had led the most laps. Kane actually led second most. Ended up third. He started on pole, so that's a good one for Casey. Stoney was P2, Harvick P4, Truex. Hey, my boy Blaney. Only 4 cars on the lead lap at the finish of that race. Truex, Blaney, Newman. Truex and Blaney were the only ones 1 lap down. Newman, Larson, Gordon, Ty Dillon, Vickers, Kenseth. Hey, Annette. Finishes 14th. Trevor Bayne had that run in with Brad Keselowski, ended up 15th. Damn, Denny Hamlin 19th, Logano 20th. Godwish 21st. Then Johnson recovered, he ended up 24th, but not that great a run for him. Junior 26th, Keselowski 27th. McLaughlin 30th. Didn't see him all race. Stenhouse. Who do we point lap at? Who's our 43rd place finisher? Oh, it's Danica. 4 laps down, so all 43 cars actually finished. We'll go take a look at the points now. A bad stream, a little more than an hour. So like I said, so me. So we know the winners are me, Junior Larson, and Vickers, who's won twice. The only other driver this season to win more than 1 race. So that means with 4, we're looking for 12 guys again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Carl is the last one in. That Carl's the last one in. He is 2 up on Kurt. So that's the way it looks so far. Right now it looks like the guys that are not yet in are in the hunt. Stewart, Larson, Kyle Busch. So Busch is the only... Yeah, Busch is the only Gibbs driver that isn't currently in the playoffs at the moment. Hendrick just needs Kane, or no, Kane is in, so Hendrick has all 4 of theirs currently. Penske is trying to get their second one in. And the next race, which will be next week, is Charlotte. I'll try to do both. Try to do both Charlotte races. I'll do the All-Star race and the 600 longest race. Do that next week. So that'll do it for this. So I'm gonna pop out of here. Obviously, I'll see. Majority of people I'll probably see Sunday. So see you guys Sunday. Peace out. Have a good rest. Have a good Friday. Happy Friday. For East Coast peeps.